Hello YouTube. Hello, it is me, Kanisha. I wanted to make a quick video while I actually have some alone time. I don't know. It's probably going to be a short video, but I just kind of wanted to make a bit of a diary. Sorry. I finally got COVID after, 2.5 years or whatever of dodging that shit. I finally got COVID and I was sick for a while. Well, a week. About actually a full week. But I just took my home test today and it came back negative. And I'm feeling a lot better. There's just still some phlegm and stuff, so I'm sorry about that. And my nose. This journey has been so, my spiritual journey in, oh my god, I don't even know how to speak right now. What I'm trying to say is, it's been crazy. Not in the physical realm, but just, I guess, on the spiritual level, right? We go through these phases, whether we're just spiritual or we're witches or whoever, whatever. When you're invested in doing good for yourself, we have these tower moments and stuff and changes, and I've just been in this long period of being very much alone, which has been a big lesson for me, learning to be alone with myself and being okay with that. I'm not completely okay with it, but I'm much better than when I started out. It was almost 2 years ago is when I kind of detached from everyone and became very internal. And I don't really talk to anyone regularly right now. and that's starting to change a little bit finally. I've been very lonely and depressed on and off. And it's gotten difficult at times, but I am invested in doing what is best for myself. I've been working an actual job. I've been taking these steps to being happier, right? Steps that before I thought were sacrifices that I would make if I was authentic, but it's not true. Trying to be an artist and do these commissions, I realized that I was really trying to force myself into this box, and I knew damn well I was not happy with what I was doing, working with clients and doing the commissions and stuff. But I was so set in no, I don't want to work a normal job. I have to be an artist. But I realized I was really restricting myself and not really giving myself the freedom to have abundance, right? So yeah, I'm working at Starbucks right now, but I'm off because COVID, and I'll probably be going back soon. Yeah, so I have more money and I'm working on that aspect of my life and feeling more abundant, and that's great. And I make sure to catch myself when I start to feel like I'm living in lack again, because I have to look at my bank account and say you have money, you're just not you're trying not to spend it, or you're still acting like any second your account's gonna go negative and you're gonna have all these issues and stuff. So I'm still working on that. And but it has been yeah, it's been very interesting. Also, as a kind of way of self-medicating or dealing with my depression and also I forgot to mention if my makeup is a little weird, just ignore it because I'm experimenting. I think it looks okay. But yeah, as a way of self-medicating, because I didn't want to go back on antidepressants, I've been experimenting with edibles for about a month, or maybe a month or two, on and off, and it's been rough. But I finally had a breakthrough. I find that, so I don't. Okay, so this is because of my starseed origins. Would it even be considered starseed? Because I don't even know if they're listed in the starseed, but Jesus. See, my thoughts are really hard to get under control right now. I'm thinking in a very fluid way. But I realize that when I get high, I channel my alien ancestry. And words are so hard. I really gotten in touch with that. And I had the biggest breakthrough a few days ago. In the last 24 hours-ish, kind of. Yeah, when I get high on the edibles, I feel all these sensations and pains and this heaviness, and I realize it's because of my origins coming into this human form in the earth, and being human is very heavy and painful and hard. And yeah, they talk through me when I'm really high, I guess. And I'm opening up to it more and more as I go. I know, aliens, we're getting into the weird shit. And I'm discovering a lot, and they're really sweet. And I've had to face a lot of my fears and biases, because stuff with television and possessions and what is evil and what is good or not good and stuff, I've had to break down a lot of that. And these fears that popped up, because when I'm talking about myself in the third person, and I'm talking, or they're basically talking through me, it got a little scary. So, but they tell me how much they love me and stuff, and we talked a lot, and I did a lot of automatic writing and stuff as well, and that was really cool. And I can talk more about that, but the point is, I'm getting in touch with that side of myself, and the things that they've told me, it's been wow, I am really doing it. And they said to me that it's not what I was expecting, and they're right. And that it is somehow more shallow and then deeper as well than what I had imagined, right? In terms of what magic is, sometimes, even though we are in this space, we can still have a very fantasy-based idea of what it is actually going to be like to do certain things or to experience certain things, and then it happens and it's more mundane and more spectacular than you might think. Yeah, but they've taught me a lot about myself, and the main thing is that they just want me to do what I desire, because it's a part of our nature. I spend all this time trying to think about what I'm supposed to do or what I'm meant to do, or my mission here, but it's really, they've told me it's really about finding what I want to do and then doing that, just in a very reactionary and a very almost innocent way. They're kind of childlike in terms of they told me when you're hungry you eat. And it's about desire and reaction, and I'm supposed to be just doing whatever I want, and I need to take care of the human aspect of things, right? Having money and stuff, so that I can have the freedom to do whatever I want. And so I'm working on that, and they told me that as I open more, I'm going to, they'll be able to tell me more information. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and they told me that I'm going to be weird, and I have to be okay with that, because it's great and it's awesome and they love me, and I have this fear about being weird, and even though I've always been weird, I'll always be weird. It's am I gonna be that weird? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be that weird. It's okay. In other news, I got a new tarot deck. I'm looking for the box. I got the Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck. I love it. The art is great. Here's the box. The Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck. I love it. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love D&D. I love playing with my friends. I play every single week. And the cards, they are beautiful. They have some bad reviews because they really didn't follow the structure. Like, of course, they had to like go and like do their own thing, and so they're not labeled between being like swords, coins, wands, and cups. They're based on stats, and they don't even say the stats on the card. So you have like this card, which is like a 2, and then you have the other suit, which is a 2. It's just a 2. Like, they're not labeled. They all say like there are 4 2s, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So people are quite upset about that. See, these 2 are 5s. I think that would be 5 of strength, and this one would be 5 of... I don't even know. And I don't even remember which ones they would be associated with. Strength maybe would be swords. But I don't even care because I just read them based on the images. I just read them intuitively. So I don't really care. The major arcana are labeled though. See? And at first I thought it would be a little bit hard to read with them. Not because of the numbering system or lack thereof, but because it is about Dungeons and Dragons, there's a lot of like stuff about monsters and slaying monsters and fighting in general, and I wasn't sure how I would interpret it, but I did like some tests and stuff, and actually it wasn't as much of a problem. It just might be a little limited. Like, doing love readings with this deck might be kind of impossible. Not impossible, but difficult, because there's not really a lot of depictions of love. It's about like power and like fantasy stuff. So, but I love it, and I've been using it for like a week or something. I got it like right when I got sick with COVID. Yeah. What else? I'm feeling more empowered and more hopeful. And I feel like I have a more distinct view of what I need to do moving forward with my life. And I need to start taking steps towards actually like doing what I love as well. So I'm going to be probably working on my website soon and start working on art, personal art, and selling some of that, and doing more frequent readings and stuff for YouTube as well. Gotta stick with that and be dedicated and just keep going for it, because I got called out a few times by Spirit in general about how I start and stop stuff, and I don't stay consistent and stuff, and yeah, learning that. Also, this other deck I got, I don't remember if I told you guys. I don't know, probably not. The Fairies Oracle deck? I might have told you. But yeah, I wanted this deck for a long time, and it's actually been really helpful. Towards the end, like yesterday or last night, I was actually using this a lot to communicate with them as they are kind of going back into the background as I became, well, not more sober actually, because when you take an edible, that shit doesn't last like 24 to 36 hours, and that's pretty much how long my experience was. Actually, it's been almost 2 days. I still feel them a bit, but it's yeah, they've just gone to the background a bit. It's almost like just getting high is like the helping me to open the door, right? And feeling through them is weird, because they feel differently than I just like. I don't know how to describe it. I'll make a different video if anyone is interested. But yeah. I have to accept that this too is a part of our nature. They told me that they are quite flighty, easily distracted. They have trouble communicating in a linear fashion, because their method of communication telepathically, the closest thing would be in music, the way you have like the words and then you have the deeper meaning when you interpret. Yes, they told me yes a lot. Yeah, sorry. Okay, anyways, that's about it. I'm gonna see, I have to do this stuff when I'm like alone, and I'm like rarely alone here, so that's one of the main reasons it's been kind of hard for me to make content, but I'm gonna do my best to put aside more time. I want to I'm gonna do a reading, basically. Not in this video, I'm gonna do it in a different video. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. thank you for listening. Bye bye.